My vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I had my surgery on March 22nd of this year, and I weighed 237 pounds. And for the last month, I've been stuck at 185. So 52 pounds is my total weight loss, and I've just kind of been at a standstill. I had a couple hiccups the last couple of weeks. That's why I haven't made a video. I started feeling really sick like around the end of June, like around the 18th, 17th, around there. Not really like ill, but feeling like weird cramps and weird pressure in my stomach, and times where I couldn't even like stand up straight because I was just hurled. What am I trying to say? Anyways, I was like humped over. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, it was like coming and going. Like it wasn't a constant pain all the time. It just happened every couple of days or something, or it would happen at night, but excuse me. Anyway, it happened for about a week and a half. And then I finally made myself go to, well, I was having this, it was happening again, and it was on a Monday night, and it was so bad that I was like feeling like I was going to pass out. I was blacking out. I couldn't see. My whole body hurt so bad that I didn't know if I needed to go to the restroom or if I needed to throw up. So I was constantly like going back and forth and laying on the floor and just like completely miserable. My husband ended up calling the ambulance because I didn't know. Well, I called my doctor, is actually what happened first. And he said, the nurse said that it could be my gallbladder and that she wanted me to hang up and call 911. So that's what we did. So the ambulance got here. We went to the emergency room. By the time I got to the emergency room, it was over and I felt like an idiot because I'd caused this big old ruckus, and it was done and over with. Well, they did all this blood work and an ultrasound, and I had gallstones. So they were going to admit me. Okay, first let me tell you that my surgeon that did my vertical sleeve does not live in the same town as me. He lives like 20 minutes away. Well, he practices, I don't know where he lives, but he practices like 20 minutes away. So whenever I went to the emergency room, I just went to my county hospital. Okay, so when I'm in the emergency room and they say it's gallstones, it's your gallbladder, it's got to come out. They're going to admit me to the hospital that night, that Monday night, and take my gallbladder out Tuesday morning. And I said, no, hold on. Let's call my surgeon and see what he says. And in fact, he did say, like, release her and tell her to come to the office first thing next morning. So that's what I did. I went home that night. The next morning I went in, well, I think it was like 2 o'clock is when they told me to come in. I came into the doctor. They looked over my labs and my ultrasound and set my appointment for my gallbladder removal the following Wednesday. So this was last Wednesday. I had a bunch of tiny gallstones right at the neck of my gallbladder. And I knew that this was a possibility because any type of drastic change in your diet, even like yo-yo dieting or anything that's like crazy different in your diet, with your body, even exercise, can cause gallstones. Normally you can go on and live, you know, healthy and fine by changing your diet and continuing to keep your gallbladder. Changing your diet and medicine, and you can, you know, regulate the pain and you can go on with it. My situation was a little bit different. My stones were so small that every time I would have like this, what they call an attack, I would like try to pass. The stones would try to pass because they were so small, making it difficult to eat anything. Like changing my diet wasn't helping the situation. So they took the gallbladder out on Friday. I'm sorry, that's stupid. They took it out on Wednesday, this past Wednesday, on the 6th. It was a same day surgery, outpatient. It wasn't too bad. It was way more painful than my vertical sleeve. and I don't know, they used my same laparoscopic incisions. They just they opened 3 and gave me 1 more on my right side. And I don't know if maybe scar tissue or just maybe because this was a little bit more painful. I mean, I don't know, but it was in fact more painful. I came home, I think I had to be there by 11, and I came home, I was home by 5:30. And then I was fine. I was up. We had dinner with my family. My family came over. Everything was, like, I was hurting, but I was fine. I was up, I was around, whatever. The next day, I walked around. I found it more, it was easier to be up and walking around, I guess because of the gas that they blow you up with, rather than laying, because when I would lay, my neck would hurt, my shoulders would hurt. So I left town Friday morning. So I was home Wednesday, I was home Thursday. I left town Friday morning for Dallas. We had to go to a family reunion. So we drove all day Friday. We had a family reunion on Saturday, and then we just hung out and drove on Sunday. So it wasn't a real big, drastic, huge, fancy, active type vacation. It was a lot of sitting, a lot of riding, a lot of whatever, which is fine because I didn't feel up to like going crazy. So we got home Monday, which was yesterday. And I feel fine today. I am, like, to touch, I'm sore, but I'm not sitting here in pain. I haven't taken my pain medicine since, the last time I took it was Saturday night, I think. Saturday, maybe Friday night, I can't remember. I think the last time I took it was Friday night. So now what happens now that I don't have my gallbladder? Anything that I eat that's like dairy, anything that's high in fat, it's going to make me have to go to the restroom immediately. It's going to come right back out. Just because the gallbladder is what kind of helps your body absorb the fats. And now that I don't have that, there's not going to be any absorption of fats. It's going to go right straight through you. I did experience a little bit of that, and you guys know that I am not a speaker of the number 2 issue, but I'm not very inclined to do that in public either. Like, I'm very weird. I need to come home, and I need to be in my house to do that. So it's hard to eat, say, like, because we went to breakfast at IHOP. And I don't even remember what I got, like, I don't remember. Egg whites. Anyway, whatever it was, I can only, wait, what am I trying to say? I'm getting all tongue-tied. I can eat less than I could before because not that I can't eat as much as I was eating before, but I'm eating less because I'm scared, rather. So I ate a little bit of that or whatever, and then, like, seriously, I was sitting at the table. I just pushed my plate away, put my napkin on my plate. I was visiting with my family, and I looked at my husband and I said, "You gotta be kidding me." And he was like, "Nuh-uh." And I was like, "Yeah, really." And he said, "Oh my God," like, because he knows how I feel about this type of thing in public. And he was like, "Just go." And I had no choice. Like, I was literally, I've never been so scared that I would have an accident before in my life. So here I am having to clean this bathroom before I can even do my business, and dying because I'm embarrassed and I'm mortified that somebody's gonna hear me or know what I'm doing, and I'm scared, and I'm flushing the toilet every 5 seconds, and I'm spraying oh my God, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, had I not been so obnoxious, nobody would have cared. But I'm sure people were laughing hysterically because as soon as you walk in the bathroom, I'm freaking out. So anyway, that was a little TMI probably, but I'm retarded. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. It's just how I can't help it. Like, I remember being in high school, and if I had to go, then I was going home, and my mom would